to the making of episode number 13, Road Trip, Part 1. I'm Cowboy Ken, your host of the Comedy Corral.
And I'm Mr. Ed, the co-host of the Comedy Corral. And we wanted to talk to you, our viewers, not so much on how we made this episode, but what not to do if you're planning to make a film or show of this kind.
That's right, Mr. Ed. And a nice way to put it as well. Folks, we film the majority of our episodes in a studio on a green screen, which typically takes about 2 weeks.
However, with Road Trip being a live-action driving episode, it took 2 months to get something on film halfway we're presenting to an audience.
The first problem we encountered was lighting. We were going to use the Sony Alpha A6000 mirrorless camera on the dash of the vehicle, but that did not work. Tell them why, Mr. Ed.
Well, Cowboy, had we used that camera, we would have had to name the episode Solar Flare and Sunspot. Check out this clip and you'll see why.
All we want to do is just lay it across.
Okay, here we go. Well, the second mistake we made, besides the ever-changing lighting, was trying to turn a Tahoe into a rolling green screen.
Yeah, that was not a good call by a director, especially a new director like yourself.
Nice segue there, farm boy. Well, I was trying to think about the safety issue because we don't have a virtual studio, which is how most driving scenes on a TV show are filmed. Explain why, Mr. Ed.
Happy to. Even though I don't fully understand it myself, in a virtual studio, the walls and the ceiling move, playing a scene background on the moving video walls, while the car that the actors sit in sits still.
I was under the impression that I could make the movement outside of the car happen even without all that equipment.
But you were wrong.
I know, Ed. I know. See, when you put a picture on a green screen, it is stationary. However, even when we weren't driving, the vehicle vibrates and shifts while the picture remains still. And
that just didn't look right at all.
When I want your opinion, Ed, I will give it to you, but thank you.
You're welcome. Turns out, talking about your mistakes is fun.
Let's just let them watch the clip, and they will see some of our struggles we had for themselves. Center shot. Because I seen it, it wasn't.
But that's okay.
The screen was blank.
We can just film us getting in, can't we?
So can we turn the center camera on and then just get us getting into the truck?
And
that first scene? Here, you turn it on. I'll reset. We'll just get in the car and then we'll stop it and we'll take them all in and see what we got.
You're recording.
It's off, right?
Hey, I know. Tell them about all the cameras we used in shooting this episode.
Would you stop looking so happy? This is supposed to be a serious episode.
I am serious. Seriously happy.
Well, stop it. We had to use a total of 6 cameras. We had 3 cell phone cameras on the dash, one for the center shot of both of us, and a left and right camera for the shots of myself and Mr. Ed for reaction shots. We had a Sony still camera under the dash to record the mashing of an imaginary brake pedal. We had our movie camera to film the on-location shots, and We had a drone camera that shot our aerial footage.
Whew, I'm tired just listening to all that.
It was a lot, especially in the editing bay. That is where all of the cameras became a chore to keep up with.
Yeah, what do you do to keep that straight? I was wondering about that.
Well, each clip that I imported from the camera to the editing bay computer, I renamed each clip, assigning both a camera number and a scene tag.
I'll bet that was a long process.
You have no idea. I'll be the first guy in history to be divorced before I ever get married.
I haven't worked with many directors in my career, but watch this one in action. He is very professional.
Card number 8, take 1. Card number 9, take 1. Card number 10, take 1. Card number 11, take 1. Card number 12, take 1. Card number 12, take 2. Card number 13, take 1. Card number 14, take 1. Card number 14, take 2. Card number 14, take 3. God damn. It's one fucking card. It's a 3x5 card. Hey, don't go away. We'll be right back after these commercial messages. I can't tell if the last thing you said was a compliment or an insult.
I bet they can.
Okay, Ed. Well, right before we scrapped the entire mobile green screen idea, we tried to black out the Tahoe with trash bags to help with our lighting issues.
But it didn't work either. Although, as luck would have it, we do have a video clip of it. But please do not ever drive on the road if your vehicle is compromised like this one was.
Are you done
Done with what?
being a smartass?
I'm not being a smartass. Just introducing the next clip. Well, if nothing else, at least you have a couple months worth of trash bags.
No, not exactly. The sun melted parts of them to the Tahoe. I'm still cleaning trash bags off the truck.
Wow, this show just writes itself, doesn't it?
Even if it did, you still wouldn't be able to learn your lines.
In my defense, we do have cue cards in the studio.
Yes, we do. But I even tested your knowledge of the dialogue, and you failed miserably. Remember this? Please tell me you're not a backseat driver.
I've done lost the damn.
No, but can I get in the backseat? Okay, that's all right. I was going to try, see what you knew.
I know bits and pieces of the other part.
Okay. It's all right.
Well, you didn't memorize your lines either, Cowboy Ken.
Yes, Ed, but I had a heart attack that affects my short-term memory. What's your excuse?
Compensation.
What?
You heard me. Compensation. I don't get paid enough to memorize 12 to 15 pages of dialogue each week.
Ed, we don't get paid anything yet doing this show.
Exactly.
Oh, never mind. It was kind of funny how we had to end up filming this episode.
Yes, it was. Should we tell them how we did it?
Yeah, go ahead.
Cowboy Ken wrote the entire script on 3x5 cards twice. One for him and one for me. The first time we filmed it, we had our cards all over in places off camera, and we would read this dialogue as we drove.
However, not only did that not look right on film, it is also very dangerous to operate any machinery while distracted. So please, don't try this yourself. We did not attempt this method very long.
That's right, ladies and gentlemen. We cannot stress enough, even though we joke around and make our show funny, we both have lots of experience in this industry, and no time did we put anyone or anything in danger.
We did make our cinematographer uncomfortable more than once.
Yeah, we did. Check this out. Okay.
All right.
We're coding.
Now I'll do the 18 take one, and then we'll start talking, okay? This is so stupid.
This is fucking pathetic.
You okay back there?
God, this sucks.
Cut.
I flubbed it.
Nope. That's good. I'm sorry, babe.
Oh, I love you. Dude.
13. All right. This is a rough way to get off. Shit.
Pick some smoother ass.
There is no smoother. All right, 14.
Don't need one. Just stop. I'll pee in the woods.
God. God.
Don't need one. I'll pee in the woods.
Okay.
That's all.
All right, let's do that card again.
God. Give me 1 second, please. I can't believe it. That's
Cut.
About damn time.
yeah. We ain't stopping here.
Hold on.
That's a rollover.
My poor cinematographer back there.
We'll be right back after these commercial messages.
Although I personally wasn't 100% happy with the final version of this episode, I am happy with the season 1 overall.
I thought Road Trip was pretty good, Cowboy. What didn't you like?
Well, a lot of things, Ed. The weather, the lighting issues, not having the number of extras that we wanted, etc. I did not get the look of the episode that I was originally looking for.
I guess that's a director thing, huh?
Not necessarily. I just wish I would have been able to film it the way I intended instead of having to settle for what we ended up with.
Hey man, I thought it worked just fine. And I'll bet if you ask them, most of them would do too.
You might be right, Ed. But we still haven't received any emails yet telling us what they think of the show or where they watch the show.
All right, folks, if you watch our show, please send us an email message to cowboykenproductions@gmail.com and include whether you watch us on Facebook, YouTube, or on CSTV on your Roku device.
Thank you, Mr. Ed. That was nice.
Nice hell. I just want to get to the bloopers.
Calm down, Mr. Ed. The bloopers on this episode are quite different from the bloopers of previous episodes.
I know. That is why they need to see them.
But some of them may not be funny.
We had to film this episode 1 3x5 card at a time. I don't care who you are. That is funny.
Well, unfortunately, you do have a point.
Yeah, I do. Bloopers! Hey, one more thing.
Ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, here are bloopers from episode number 13, titled Road Trip.
There's a reason sitcoms and series shows do not use the number 13. I thought as a director you would know that.
I do know that, Ed, but it is just superstition. I was trying to be different.
Well, you are.
That is about enough out of you, Ed.
Not really. We still have season 2 to film.
Not if you're dead, we don't.
Wait, do you know something I don't? Am I going to die?
I know a lot that you don't. And you will probably outlive your children. Just watch the bloopers and shut up.
Got any popcorn?
Ugh! On today's episode, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to do something very different from our... Because...
What are we going to do?
Cut. You smiled. You fucked me up.
If you would like your very own copy of the season 1 of the Comedy Corral, please let...
You never said the word DVD.
Well,
If you like your very own copy of season 1, just wish it. Come on, man. DVD. D. It's the biggest letters on the board.
OVC, got it.
Start this from the top.
We had to film this episode on 3x5 cards at a time. I don't care.
Stop. We had to film this episode 1 3x5 card at a time. I don't care who you are. That's funny.
3x5 cards.
All right. Start that line over.
We had to film this episode on 3x5 cards.
On. It's not on. It's 1. O-N-E. 1. We have to film. All right. One more time, please.
Thank you.
You're no fun at all. I didn't hit you hard. Shit. Yeah. Steep, Julio.
There are no bathrooms out here.
Don't need one.
You do that line again.
Don't need one. Just stop. I'll pee in the woods.
Gosh.
Okay. I gotta go pee. Fine. Let's just restart it from there.
Ed, what is your problem, dude?
No problem. Pull over. Ah, shit. Well, I got to pull over.
Ah, sweet Jesus, damn it.
Card 15, take 1. Card number 15, take 2. Ed, really? Please don't make me spell this out for you.
There's more to the line.
Oh, yeah, okay. Card 19, take 1. Wow, you are definitely one of a kind.
Are we there yet?
What's our...
Yep.
You fucked that up.
I did. I blew it. It can be the size of anything you want if it gets you to the bathroom faster.
Here.
What is that?
It's an empty bottle.
What's it? Oh. It can be the size of anything you want as long as it gets me to the bathroom faster.
Here.
What is that?
An empty bottle.
I can see it's an empty bottle. What am I... Oh, fuck. I can't do it.
Come on, man.
Wow.
Bathroom!
Thank you for watching the Comedy Corral, Funny Filtered.
From Life's Craft. And from all of us at Cowboy Kim Productions, thank you for allowing us to bring our dream to your screen.
If you would like your very own DVD copy of Season 1 of the Comedy Corral, please let us know by emailing us your request to cowboykimproductions@gmail.com.
We are only printing 50 copies first run until we know how many fans would be interested in owning their own copy.
Stay tuned to Facebook, YouTube, and CSTV on Roku for the launch of Season 2.
And the release date of Season 1 of the DVD. And remember, when life gets crappy,
Find the funny and be happy.